Hey everyone, and welcome back to yet another Playtime Chapter 4 native video. In today's video, we'll be going over the new, revealed nightmare creatures that Marvel Entertainment has been posting throughout the past week. And they have a lot of lore in the descriptions. So, let's get started on who are the nightmare critters and what they have in common with the smiling critters. So if you have noticed recently, throughout the past week, Marvel Entertainment has been posting new images about these new types of smiling critters. Well, not exactly smiling critters, but the nightmare critters. So let's head over to the Twitter page and see what's up. So right here, as you can see, and if we scroll down all the way, as you can see, we have a lot of new information. So this first started October 1st, and led all the way up to the 10th. If you're watching this, then yesterday I made this video. Anyways, so today we'll be going over the new nightmare critters and what the is and what they have in common with the smiling critters. So let's get started. First one up we have here is the one I saw in the teaser trailer actual for Chapter 4, Bubba Chops. The black sheep of the bunch, Bubba prefers to keep her space, like a lot of space. Too much space, she can be distant, quiet, low energy, and it usually requires a lot of coaxing to get her out of the house. Luckily for her, she has some very persistent friends. She usually perks up after a while, but the next day, we're right back to the same tune. Her scent is anise. Next one we have here is Raby Baby. Raby Baby couldn't keep a secret if her life depended on it. If there's one thing in the world she knows, it's gossiping, and she's very practiced at it. She has no concept of privacy or boundaries. And if she's in the room, you can bet she's eavesdropping, I don't know how to spell that, on someone. Don't worry. If she ever runs out of juicy secrets to talk about, she'll just make one up. Her scent is bubblegum. Sorry about that. Icky Licky. Icky's the type of kid to fall behind in a relay race, and immediately pin it on a Zorny. Even when that's not the case, he's the very difficult definition of a poor sport. Even though he's naturally talented, he's constantly challenging everyone on absolutely everything, and usually without the outcome he expects. Quote unquote, don't worry, he has an excuse ready. His scent is coffee. Alistair. Alistair's an all-around lazy guy. He's chill, sure, but if he could, he'd spend all day in the water doing pretty much nothing. He isn't a fan of the whole put-in effort. Sorry about that. I don't know if there's something in my eye. Anyways, fan of the whole put-in effort and see that effort rewarded. But he's much more of a believer of the philosophy, whatever that is. Good things have to come to me. Eventually, it just need to wait around for it. He's still waiting. The scent is sandalwood. Simon Smoke. Simon Smoke knows he's cool and popular, and he makes sure nobody ever forgets it. Kind of reminds me of a specific smiling critter. Whether showing off for friends or just bragging about one of his accomplishments. It's always a popularity contest with him. Almost always he wins. In truth, he's a colossal jerk. But he does have a knack for getting away with being one. The scent is wood smoke. Poe was an interesting name. Poe hates the sun. Jeez, how I really feel. And thinks it's a cruel trick of nature that the world needs it in the first place. Most comfortable in the dark, they spend their nights hanging around graveyards, listening to music and feeling vaguely angry at nothing in particular. They insist it isn't a phase. The scent is cinnamon. Tui or Twill, whatever the name is. Tui or Tui. It's pronounced Tui. Okay, Tui then. It's a self-proclaimed trash rodent. Well, I can see that. When he's not busy eating and collecting garbage, he's a lively conversationalist. He talks a lot, which is made all the more surprising by him having shockingly little to say. If you ever need someone to provide insightful commentary or some random piece of junk, Twee is your guy. The scent is petrichor. The final one, Maggie Maku. Maggie is always thinking about her belly. She's happiest with food in her mouth. And believe us, she's not picky. She loves sweets and vegetables? Yuck. Don't be surprised if she takes your health eating habits. Advise a dabble of sugar, some chocolate syrup, whipped cream, and a big cherry on top, all while laughing at you profusely. The scent is chocolate. So as everyone saw back there, all the critters are very similar to the smiling critters. And I'll be going over that here in a minute. So as you saw me read, they all have different scents like chocolate, petrichor, and wood smoke. But before we compare them to the smiling critters, let's go over what the scents mean, especially as specific to. Bubba Chop's scent is anise, and anise means something like hateful, or something like someone hates this thing or that. So Bubba Chops is like the almost depressed version of the nightmare critters, yes. She's almost like the depressed version, I guess. Because anise is the scent that someone hates something. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. But let's move on to the next nightmare critter that has the scent of bubblegum, which is Baby Baby. But also, before we go Baby Baby, if we go back to Bubba Chops, you notice that Bubba Chops has a skull pendant. And if you pay more attention to Baby Baby scent, we can, it's not scent, charm, pendant, we can notice that the pendant is a blood drop, which means that we could see her in Chapter 4 as like a main enemy. Maybe she can fly through the areas we'll be going through, or maybe she'll be watching us. Who knows? Bubblegum, don't need to go for what bubblegum is. So that again. Anyway, Icky Licky scent is coffee, which I drink coffee and it tastes very good. But if you look at the pen, it's like hazard, so this guy could be a poisonous nightmare critter. If Mama the Tamer does do plushies for these guys, then I better see Icky Licky, because he looks pretty cool in my opinion. But plus we know in Playtime Code that kids were given these toys, but who knew that there would be kids inside of them? Anyways, as I was saying though, so maybe he's a poisonous critter that has a bigger body, or just the cartoon. Who knows? But possibly that when kids were given this, they were sent into the hospital or something due to this toy. Cause he does have a hazard pendant, and his pendant looks like a poisonous frog or something. So this guy looks interesting. I'm also hoping Marvel Entertainment does do cartoon for the Nightmare Critters. They did that for the Smiling Critters. So I'm guessing for Chapter 3's ARJ, they're following the same path, but no bit different. That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, let's move on. So for the next one, here we have Investigator, and his scent is sandalwood. Here we go with Alista. So Alista's scent is sandalwood, which is meaning that something beautiful and green, like grass, I'm guessing. And his pendant is bones. So he's an alligator, obviously, because it has gate at the end there. So again, we could possibly see this guy in Chapter 4, but like a sewer area, maybe. Let's move on to the next critter. Next nightmare critter we have here is Simon Smoke. His scent is wood smoke. Pretty much for Simon Smoke's scent, it's wood smoke, pretty much. And it means something that's on fire, obviously. And honestly, to be honest with everyone here, this guy's or he is my favorite nightmare critter so far, because as you can see for the pendant, his pendant is pretty much a money sign, which honestly, I really like this critter so far, to be honest. Which, here's a dragon though, because he has horns at the top and wings, and also a tail too, so I'm guessing he is a dragon from the description and his picture there. Poe, he has a storm cloud pendant, and his scent is cinnamon, which is a very interesting scent in my opinion. I've tried cinnamon before all this, so I used to take my medicine, and cinnamon was so bad, I ended up puking it up, so besides cinnamon on like certain recipes, I do not like cinnamon. So that's one thing to tell about the scent. And as we know, the pendant is a storm cloud with thunder on it. So as I'm thinking that, honestly, YouTube, please, if you're watching this, please don't report this video. But I'm guessing this scent or pendant means that if something or someone dies, he's at the graveyard, just sitting on a grave, just listening to music and angry at literally nothing. So that's what I'm thinking for Poe here. Next nightmare critter, nightmare critter, my bad, is 2E. 2E scent is petrichor, which I'm guessing that means like trash or whatever, like in a garbage can. When I was saying with the pendant right there was a fishbone, as we can see there. So I have another thing for the petrichor scent though. I'm thinking about one other thing for the petrichor scent, but I can't say it on YouTube, so I'm not gonna say it. But also another thing I have for petrichor scent, which is garbage, like literally garbage, because he literally said in the description collecting garbage for some odd reason. So that's why I guess for 2E, I guess. Final one is Maggie Maku. We don't need to go for the scent because chocolate. I do eat chocolate, it's pretty good. And I'm guessing the pendant is either a shark tooth or a shark stomach, which makes sense because this is our very first aquatic critter actually. So, and also it's a shark, so I'm guessing it'll also be in an aquatic area if we ever see this critter in Chapter 4, which I'm hoping we do, but again, you never know with mob, but so it's in a chocolate, and again, I do really like chocolate, the white chocolate though, I don't really like the dark chocolate. It tastes so bad though, we don't like it, because it's all messy, but Maggie Baku scent chocolate and scent is either, pendant is a shark tooth or a shark stomach. As you see me read all the information about the nightmare critters, we'll now be going over who they are related to and why they are related to the smiling critters. So, let's get started with the first one, Bubba Chops. So Bubba Chops' personality is pretty much like no energy, in bed all day, like it's everyone sick, like really, really sick, like you can't get out of bed. It's like that kind of, but different, I guess. But and also, like, some other people, too, like, they have, like, a lot of space or whatever, so. And also can be distant, too, and quiet, so. It's pretty much Bubba Chops, but, honestly don't know a critter that's honestly, like, quiet, besides Catnap, because Catnap's, color is purple, and as you can see, up there is color purple. I don't know if that relates to everything besides Catnap might be still alive, but I doubt that. But if you see my Chapter 4 theory video a few days ago, then go watch that. It was pretty cool. So I don't know. This is probably just like the name tag, whatever, for Bubba Chops, but this makes me really think that Catnap is alive because they use purple. But again, it's just probably his name no-go. But the only thing I can think of is Catnap for this one, because he likes to keep his distance. Distance. He's quiet, and he's no energy because, well, he's a cat. So, pretty much, yeah. I think Bubble Tops is very, very similar to Catnap. Wavy Baby. So, besides herself, I don't know really what else to relate this one to, because who would want that blood pendant? Jeez. I mean, besides the prototype, but well, Playtime Co. does have some secrets. Maybe she's related to Playtime Co. Even though she was made in the factory with the mining critters. She could be following the prototype, a follower of his, whatever Catnap was or something. My thinking is that she's either related to the prototype, because prototype likes to dismember a toy or whatever, so that's what I'm thinking. Or she's just related to the factory because it's has privacy, as we saw in Chapter 1 too. But that's all I can think of for this one, to be honest. Now, Icky Licky. So, coffee, which I really like coffee. You guys should try it, sometimes really good. Icky Licky is, I don't know though. Icky Licky is not very similar to any spawning clip besides the, which I know, I'm pretty sure I know who he's related to, because, if you guys saw my thing from earlier about me reading this guy's profile, you guys will see me read it, and I told you guys that he was like 37 to 1 smiling critter. But to be honest, I don't know if he's that one smiling critter though, but I'll go over that here later. But for now, I don't think Iggy Liggy's related to any other smiling critter besides you know who, but I don't know. It's kind of like Catnap almost, because he falls behind. Well, Catnap doesn't, I think, but he's like a kid in school, and like he falls behind in the relay race, and he gets up and is late, and he's like, oh, I can't do this, or I couldn't fall ahead because I fell, or whatever. He's like that one kid in school that always has like excuses for like when he falls or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's what I think this guy's related to be honest. Now, Gator is similar to Catnap yet again because he's chill and he pretty much just sleeps all day, but to be honest, it feels like this guy is almost like related to Bubba, because Bubba Fett is a good spawning critter, and like school, I'm guessing, because as you saw from the description at the beginning of Chapter 3's ALG or whatever, December or whatever, Christmas time, we saw Bubba's profile, so that's what I'm thinking, to be honest with everyone here. I think he might be related to Bubba, but we'll see about the other spawning critters, nightmare critters, and let's continue. Again, sorry if my throat's feeling kind of weird. My throat's been dry kind of all day, so bear with me here. But so the next one crate here is Siren Smoke, which he's my favorite so far. And now this one I can easily relate to Kickin' Chicken. Like, come on, seriously, like, come on. Kickin' Chicken is the coolest mining critter. He's popular, and he makes sure no one forgets it. And he's showing off for friends or just bragging about himself, being cool in his accomplishments. And it's probably later a contest or whatever, so besides him being, well, he might be similar to this guy though. Besides me saying all that cool stuff or whatever, he's a bit colossal jerk, because he likes to brag to everyone that he's cool, just like Simon Smoke here. So I'm guessing this guy's similar to Kickin' Chicken in my opinion, to be honest. Let's continue. Pose, honestly, I have no relation with anyone else besides Catnap, because he lives in the dark or whatever. Has a bigger body. He preys on everyone. He's not angry, but like scary. So if you do see this guy in Chapter 4, then he'll be a very hard enemy to defeat, or he'll be on our side. But anyways, let's continue to our other nightmare critter here, Tui. So Tui's relation, honestly, with the junk part though, I have no idea who he's related to, but I don't have any like relation to this guy at all for a different critter, but whatever. Mackie Maku though, this is obviously very, very similar to Piggy Piggy, because Piggy is always thinking about her belly, always hungry, eats vegetables and sweets either way, and she is constantly hungry. So this is what I'm thinking, because the slimy critter Piggy is very hungry and piggy, I think. But the slimy critter Maku is not piggy, but loves food and sweets and maybe vegetables. So that's what I'm thinking for Maku's explanation. And that will be it for today's video. So again, I hope you guys didn't mind my voice, because my voice has been dried all day, but hopefully I'll get better tomorrow. But so hope you guys enjoyed that Playtime Chapter 4 video about the slimy critters. I doubt it's gonna be 9 of them, because as you're watching this, it was the 10. So today we released a new slimy critter, but also there's 8 of them, just like the slimy critters. So I doubt there's any more left. But guess we'll see later in Chapter 4 when it comes out. But so hope you guys enjoyed my Playtime Chapter 4 theory video. Well, not theory video. Video, I guess. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my video today for Playtime Chapter 4. We'll see who's in that chapter when the Chapter 4 comes out in January. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in Chapter 4.